Hi guys, my name is Wells
My name is Beauty
and we are the
for
Posh Twins.
Strings.
So guys, I was actually discussing something with my twin sister yesterday and I was like, I would really love to share it with you guys. So I was telling her yesterday that I'm just so happy that God is not human. Like because when whenever I read the Quran or whenever I'm like going through some religious something or script or anything, they are saying like God is the most merciful, is the most forgiving,
Beneficent,
is the patient.
beneficent,
Like,
like
don't go to me wrong, not if I don't know the meaning of it, but it's something that I don't really like deeply resonate with it. Like I don't know how to put it. Like it just like
like
put
you've had it, you know it, but you've not really experienced it. Like to get to like when there's a different way to say that you have seen miracles and signs and wonders,
but
but it has never happened to you.
yeah, exactly. Like that's exactly like it just as if like when you hurt your like when someone hurt their ankle and the person and you are like the person is like, oh, I just hurt my ankle, you just like sorry. Like you didn't feel the person's pain. But the day you hurt your ankle, you like understand the pain the person
Like the
was
depth of the pain that the person was feeling
exactly.
at that moment.
So there was sometimes that I was always like, oh my god, like whenever I do something wrong, like maybe I do something wrong and my conscience told me like I did something wrong. I get to feel like, oh, because of this thing that I did wrong, I don't think God is going to forgive me. Like, I don't think like,
Yeah.
imagine like before I did something wrong, I'll be asking God for like, God,
Yeah.
please, maybe I need something deeply, like I need something, and I'll be telling God for some why, like I'll be saying it to Him,
Yeah.
and I did something wrong, maybe like something wrong. I feel it in my heart, like I don't think He's going to give me this thing again because
Yeah.
of
Like
this
me
wrong I
too.
did. I just really
Yeah.
like that. I don't think He's going to give me this thing again. Like
Yeah.
that will just be like, and I will ask for forgiveness from God, and I'll just like, I don't think it's going to because of what I did. He has already cancelled
So everything,
everything.
like you even have that conscience, like I'm like, let me just not ask for it
it
because I feel
again,
like it's not going to give
give me again,
me.
and God is going to give it to me.
Yeah.
Like He won't use that past or what I did to like judge me. He will just give that
Yeah.
thing to me. Like, and I will always be like, if he's a human being, they would have cancelled me off, or like they would have like tell me like no, because of this
Yeah.
thing you did, I'm not gonna like
Yeah,
give this
she's
thing.
not even talking about like in back thing. It's just more of like
Yeah,
when you don't pray your 5 days
this
prayer, like maybe
prayer
you miss like
is
two, and
yeah.
you're just like now, and you needed something you want to ask Allah. You're just kind of like
Will he answer me?
really answer me because
I don't think
I
so.
just miss like two prayers right now, or sometimes you actually hear the adhan when they call it the adhan and you just ignore it because of something you are doing at that moment. Maybe you're watching a movie or maybe you're doing something, and something just occurred to me. I'm like, oh, let me quickly just pray to God, and you're like, but I had the adhan, I didn't do it.
Really answer this
Really
prayer.
answer it.
And see, I feel like if it's a human being, I feel like they won't do that thing for me because maybe
Yeah.
I offend them because of one thing. Like
Yeah.
they'll cancel all the past things that they have already even promised to do for
Yeah.
me. Like imagine like I'm going to be looking for my brush, like ordinary brush, and I'll just tell her like, God, you are if not totally mistaken, like you are the one that I don't know how to translate it. Like you are the one
Like
that
that's like
please show me the way.
you are the one
Like
that knows it all.
oh,
Like
like please let me know where this brush is. And you won't believe
within just a
that
second.
I'll
Like
just like it's just like and I'll just see the brush, like I'll just found it, like I don't know, like I don't believe that in just that day I'll ask God like 20,
no,
even
no, not
30
even 30 millions of
millions of
things.
things,
Not even 30, like
and
millions of
he
things.
won't get out of me. He won't get out of me. He won't turn his face or do somehow that will make me feel as if oh maybe I'm asking too much. Like it will just answer my prayers. Like it will just like immediately I'm
Like
asking.
it's just like in the depth of like I just realized why God is gonna be above everything because
Exactly.
we've done a lot of things. We've asked God for a thousand of things, and despite we keep asking for it, He has never just because of one. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just so tired of your request. I don't want to answer this one. It's so crazy that you ask God, oh God, please, I'm begging, please give me money, and God's give you money. I started asking for
Cars.
cars. I started, God, please, I just
He
want to
will
go
give
to
you cars and you
give it
ask
as
for
you ask
house.
for, or you ask for health,
Health.
like he answered you for that one thing, and you see, like as if we normal woman be like, blood runs through our brain. When you go to someone and you ask them that, okay, please give me something, and they give it to you, and you go back again and you ask them, let's say they be like, okay, let me give it to you, and then it come the third time. I'm very sure they'll be like, oh no,
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 no, no.
I'm just giving you this, I'm just giving you
Even
this,
if
I'm
they
just
didn't
giving
tell
you
you
this.
like direct to your face, they're gonna tell you like, I'm so sorry, please this time around I'm like I'm not in that position to like give
Yeah.
you. And even if they have it,
Even
they'll
if they
just like
have
you're acting like too
too
much.
much,
But God will not
like Allah
Allah
is,
will not feel that way towards you.
I
Like He
swear.
will keep giving you no matter how many times you ask Him. The only time He will not give is when you don't ask Him. Even when you don't
Exactly.
ask Him, He
He
will surely
knows.
give. He knows
I
He
feel
will
like he
give
just wanted you
you.
to be more closer to him.
Ex-
That's why when you don't ask him, he just
exactly.
look at you and be
Like
like, okay, I
so
know
when
you
I
just
think of
ask.
something that I did, like maybe I didn't pray my 5 days prayer or something like that, and I'll be like, oh my God. And maybe I'm looking for something out now, and I wanted to say it like, God, please let me find this thing, and I'll be to my man like, you didn't do your 5 days prayer. Are you sure it's going to answer you? And I was just like, okay, I have faith in God. He's not going to get out of me. He loves me. He's not going to get out. And you believe that it's going to do it for me. He's not going to collect all those things because of that one mistake I did.
Yeah.
He won't collect all what he has done for me. Like, he'll still keep on giving me. Like, immediately I ask for forgiveness, it's not as if like God double it. Like, the ones I've been asking in the past before and the one I'm going to be asking like now. He will just double everything and let me like, no, I've forgiven you. Like a double bonus. Like, I don't know how to put like a double, you just give it to me. You know, sometimes when me and my sister were crying to God, like, oh God, we have not answered our prayers. God, we're not. When we are crying, we just look at teachers' faces and like, no, we're ungrateful, right?
Like the biggest blessing is us waking up every day. And you know, when we cry to God for some things, I feel like we cried last week. I think it was like last week, and we sat down and we look at our face and be like, it looks like we're ungrateful.
Yeah,
because we look at the past, the things that Allah has done for us, and what we're asking him now is more of like as if we're ungrateful for what he has been doing for us this past year. Because we are not where we are yesterday, we are not where we are like 10 years ago. We're not, so like when we cried that last week, I was like, no, I wasn't supposed to say Alhamdulillah instead of crying.
Like sometimes even when sometimes I'll tell God like, God, I don't want to cry again. I don't want us to cry before you answer our prayers. I don't want us to cry before you give us what we want. Like whenever sometimes I use that cry to like, I'm not like imitate and like get him scared. I feel like when Allah sees us cry, it gets like it touch him deeply and answer my prayer. So most of the time when I want to ask something, I feel like if I don't cry, I don't think Allah will think I'm serious. I'm like, you won't think I'm serious.
Like, it's not as if you even intentionally wanted to do it, but just was like, I just like the
I think like it's not taking me serious the way I'm saying it small. So I think I have to pour out my own heart.
Yeah.
So most of the time, so I'm just always happy like God is not human. Like I'm always happy that because if God was a human, trust me,
like a lot of things that we've done that he has overlooked, a lot of things that we have done and he has forgiven us. If it was human being, trust me, none of us would have been on this earth again. Like, because a lot of crimes some people have committed, a lot of things some people have done, and once they ask for forgiveness, he forgives them without collecting something in return. Like,
and he won't do it. Like, he will just forgive you. Like, he won't even think of maybe what you did. Like, he won't take it
like badly. It's just so mysterious. Like when you think about this kind of thing, like, it's so mysterious. Like thinking about Allah, you just look and you just like, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say.
He won't even judge you. Like, he won't judge you. Immediately ask for forgiveness that is comes from your heart. You know, sometimes whenever I pray, I tell Allah, like, Allah, please, whenever I do something wrong that I feel like is not in the right path, please touch my heart. Let me feel in my heart that this thing I'm doing is wrong. And immediately I do something like, I know, like, maybe I talk back at someone that I'm not supposed to talk. I'll feel it myself like, oh, no, you have done something wrong. Like, and he won't judge me. Immediately I ask for forgiveness. He's going to answer me like, how many times I go back to him, like he doesn't care.
Yeah.
Like I can ask him 1,000,000 things in a day, and he will keep on doing it for me.
That's why he's
say,
oh, specific. Like I don't know.
Like I just happy. Like I don't know. Like